A new study shows nearly half of all Americans have purchased something online in the last few months alone. Internet-based shopping sites continue to try to make the experience a positive one.
But sometimes consumers are forced to make a call for action when they see a red flag online. News 3 investigative reporter Adam Schrager joins us tonight with that story.
You know, we're careful to use the word like scam because it's an important word, but you always want to make sure that you're using it appropriately. It seems to be the case here. You see, Bob Dicke called us from the town of Oregon. He shops a lot online, things like tools, guitars, comparing prices on sites like eBay and Craigslist. He's been looking for an ATV recently, but what he found led him to call for action. Bob Dicke loves what Wisconsin has to offer.
Let's see here.
He thrives on wood, especially what he can turn into an office rocking chair or a dining room floor.
This is one that I was looking at.
He's been searching for a year for a used ATV,
I've been looking on Madison Craigslist.
hoping to find a vehicle to help clear timber at his cabin up north.
When I first saw it, I thought, wow, am I lucky?
There it was, bright red, little used, in great shape, and with a price he hadn't seen yet.
You've been looking at ones that run from $6,000 to $12,000, and all of a sudden you see one for $2,500 or $2,900, and that's a really great deal. Jump on it.
But a few mouse clicks later,
My husband died 3 months ago, and daughter are going to move to Idaho.
this semi-retired engineer found the bottom fall out of the deal when he couldn't see the vehicle in person.
I'm just not going to spend that kind of money without actually seeing the product.
If somebody says they're in a distant country or not local, that in and of itself is a red flag.
Sandy Chalmers hears stories like Bob's a lot these days.
If you're posting an ad for a fairly high-priced item, you're likely to be targeted.
She's the internet consumer protection expert for the state of Wisconsin.
The reality is it's easier to prevent this kind of fraud than it is to get your money back.
Hi, I'm Ms. Lillian.
Bob Dicke prevented the fraud, but now he still doesn't have his ATV.
You know, because we're going to use it for working in the woods and hauling firewood.
It's too bad his ambulance isn't four-wheel drive.
It's important to note a site like Craigslist does encourage its shoppers to share the experiences they think are fraudulent to help warn others. Bob thought calling for action might help with that as well. If you have a consumer problem you need help solving, the Call for Action volunteers are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 1. That phone number, 608-270-2833. And if those times don't work for you, you can always call for action any time of day by logging on to channel3000.com/call-for-action.
Craigslist can be great, but proceed with caution.
Red flags are always there.
All right, Adam, thank you very much.
Thanks, Adam.